Okay, so you're actually going to have to do a couple of things in this example. On the left-hand side, I've listed the steps out for you in order. Now on yours, they're all going to be mixed up because I want you to put them in order as we go. So yours are going to all be mixed up, but here are the answers and how they should be arranged for steps 1, 2, 3, and 4. You'll notice 5, 6, and 7, but we're going to get to those later. That's for two-step equations on down the line. Let's just focus on 1 through 4 for now. While you're putting those in order as well, though, we're going to be working this example out here in the middle to show you how the steps actually apply to a real example. So you're going to be putting them in order on the left-hand side and working this out with us using the tools that we provided for you. Now you might have to slide your screen over a little bit so you can see everything. But yeah, or zoom out a little bit if you need to. But we're going to use both sides of our equation here, or not equation, both sides of our screen. Okay, so step number 1, circle the variable by itself. We've talked about this. We want to isolate the variable. So I'm going to grab my circle here and I'm going to put it right on top of my x to isolate it. So step number 1, circle the variable by itself. You want to isolate it. Step number 2, undo what is beside the circled term, which is my x, by using the inverse operation. So I look at whatever is beside my x, and in this case it's a plus 9, and I want to undo it by getting rid of it using inverse operation. The opposite of adding by 9 would be subtracting 9. So to get rid of my plus 9, I'm going to drag over my minus and my 9 there. So I'm going to say minus 9, and that gets rid of my plus 9. So those two cancel each other out. Step number 3, do the inverse operations on both sides of the equal sign. So if I subtract 9 on the right-hand side, I must also subtract 9 on the left-hand side of my equation over here. So that in this case, I'm going to say 15 minus 9. Now the difference is on the right-hand side, 9 minus 9 would give me 0. So that doesn't help me. That just cancels it out. But on the left-hand side, we actually would get an answer. 15 minus 9 leaves us with 6. So I'll bring down my 6. And this is where we're now going to go to step number 4, rewriting the equation, because I want to put my equals and my x down here along with whatever number I just added or subtracted. So 15 minus 9 is 6. Then I'm going to rewrite the equation by bringing my equal sign over and my x down here because x is all alone. So I'll put x equals 6 or 6 equals x, and there is the final solution after I've rewritten the equation. So here are your steps 1 through 4, and here they are worked out on an actual example for you to be practicing with.